Hey, welcome back people. We've just finished the pumpkin serpent on the last level, and now we need to move on to the next one. Now we've actually got an option of two, because if we come back over here to Scarecrow Fields, we've got on the top left we've got Enchanted Earth, and on this one over here we've got the Sleeping Village. So let's get straight into the Sleeping Village, because I'm not going to bother with a rhyme on this one. Let's see what we've got over here. Well, that doesn't look good. The Sleeping Village. Okay, here we go. Also, we've got some spears too. Oh, what do you want?
Poor villagers. The master possesses them. It mustn't hurt them. Hurt guards, though. They seek out an object of great power.
Awesome. So we actually can't hurt the villagers in this one, because I guess they're just possessed. Right, okay, well let's start with this church, because that's, the door just opened for us. Let's have a little look and let's see what we've got. So we've got a rejuvenation fountain, a book over here. A crucifix once stood here, but the mayor took it. Find a replacement and see how the church should really look. Okay, so it looks like we need to find a crucifix and put that over there. And there's like a couple of rats on the floor as well, so... okay, what do we have here? Oh my god, there's a girl here. Right, so obviously they're going to be chasing us, hurting us, but what we need to do is we need to kind of dash into the... if I can. You guys will see what I'm doing in a second. If I can just... dash... Oh, you know what? Forget it. Let's just go into the stable over here. Hopefully they can't follow me. Right, what do we have here? A silver shield. Sure. Let's read this book quickly. Blacksmith's Monthly. Old Man Willie Green of the Gallows Town was awarded Smithy of the Season by our readers. His outstanding casts have been produced many intricate and hard-wearing iron goods and sculptures. Willie only uses the finest of metals in his work, and it is particularly noted for his magnificent busts. Okay. So, let's avoid this little girl. As you can see, I can knock them out just by dashing into them, so that's good. But they can hurt us, so we need to like avoid them. Bloody hell, how many girls? Get out of here. There's another one over here as well, and I just heard a door open, so let's have a little look. We've got the merchant gargoyle here. I need to try and avoid him. There's a door over here. Let's go inside over here quickly. La 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 la. Right, I don't really want to go over there, but if I need to go, I'll go. I don't know what this is for, but let's do it. Alright, it opens that one. Cool. And we need a room for that anyway, so a moon room, so we can't even get in there anyway. So, what do we have down these steps? Let's have a little look. Please don't follow me down here. Please, 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 please. Ah, nice. Ah, okay. That, for some reason, has stopped the fountain, which has given us access to that rune. No problem. So, we need to come back here because the blue rune is there. There's a door here. Ah, nice. Blue rune. Yeah, let's get out of here. I think we can start here, and we're going to get that moon rune in a bit. Right. Get out of here. Right, what do we have down here? Let's have a look. I wonder, out of curiosity, can I smash these things? Oh, I can, okay. Well, I should have tried that earlier. And the mice as well, nice. So they're giving us a club, so I think we're supposed to actually do that. Right, I'm just getting the arm back out just because can't really hurt him. Earth rune is required on this one. Read this book quickly. Bust off Mr. Shanks, landlord of the Troll's Head, to clean the statue, lower the pedestal. So how do I lower the pedestal? There has to be a way to do that. And there seems to be a rune that I need. I reckon it's in there, innit? But... oh, there it is. Right, let's bring these ladies over here, because they clearly hurt. La 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 la. It's quite creepy, that is, not gonna lie. They're hitting me like... Come on. Oh my god! I didn't realise there was a guy in there. And they're taking so much damage there as well. Do you know what? I'm just get the arm back out on this one. Right, let's come back down. This old man is quite fast, isn't he? Right, what else do we have over here? We've got a couple of things that we can break up, no problem. Let's get the hammer out. See what this gives us. I reckon that's opened the thing above, innit? Oh my god. So, yeah, he's really fast, he is. No problem, we're faster with the dash. Right, looks like there's something on the wall over there. Landlord's bus, no problem. There we go, we got that. Okay, let's break this stuff off while we're here as well. I'm hoping the money respawns, but no, it doesn't, so... Let's get the arm back out, and let's go back up. Not gonna lie, this is actually kind of a stressful level, to be fair. Keep them knocked out and the way. Yeah, I don't think we need to go back in there anyway now, so what we're going to do is we're going to go for the arm.
Hurry, comrades, tear this place apart. If we don't find the shadow artifact, Lord Zarok will have us mocking out the demons for the next millennium.
Okay, we've got some soldiers here, guys, so this is not looking good. Okay, I might have to just get rid of the arm, or should we just use the arm? Let's try. Actually, never not. You know what? Let's just use the freaking sword. Yeah, the sword. Okay, nice and easy. We've also got a rune that we need to pick up, correct? Oh my god, how many guards? I said there was only 3. Do you know what, guys? We've just picked up a spear. Let's try that. You know what, guys? I think I prefer the sword. Let's keep the sword for now. There's a rune here. Let's get this rune in there. And what do we have here? Loads of books. And there's a couple of things over there too, so let's have a little look. Let's have a quick read of these while we're here. History of Gallowmere. You know what, we'll read it, guys. During the dark time that was Gallomere's not too distant past, it was King Peregrine who thwarted Zarok the Necromancer and his plan to enslave the land. Zarok, once a king's mage, had fallen out of favour with the ruler for conducting outlandish experiments on the bodies of the dead. It was said that deep within Peregrine Castle, the dead were restless. The dead are to be honoured, not kept as playthings of the alchemists, declared King Peregrine as he banished Zarok from the castle. All of Zarok's living dead were rooted out and destroyed. Zarok, being an unforgiving soul, went into hiding and vowed to wreak his revenge on the king. Okay. Volume 2. Rumours of ill-doing and dark deeds abounded through the land of Gallowmere. It was whispered that Zarok had employed the aid of shadowy demons to help build a vast castle. Under cover of the night, Zarok's dark army spilled forth from their corrupt haven. The army marched south across the Silver Mountains and through the Silver Woods. Soon afterwards, even the Pumpkin Lands belonged to Zarok. The folks of Gallows Town cried out for help, save his good King Peregrine. Retaliation was swift and violent. King Peregrine's forces, led by the brave Sir Fortescue, drove Zarok's army back from Gallows Town. There was much rejoicing, but the war was not over yet. News that Zarok's army had now taken the floodlands caused much concern. From this vantage point, Zarok could march west to take the Enchanted Forest. This sacred place would prove a bitter defeat if it fell into the hands of the evil sorcerer. It was Sir Dan Fortescue who once again led the king's militia to rid the demon hosts from the land. Yet the evil wizard was cunning and had prepared an ambush. A titanic battle ensued of which history has never seen the like. It is said that the day would have gone to Zarok, but for the skill and valour of one man, Fortescue led the charge deep into the massed ranks of the undead, felling Zarok's bodyguard, the fearful Lord Kardok, and before finally succumbing to his own mortal wounds. slew the traitorous sorcerer with a mighty sweep of his sword. Okay, that's volume 4 now. The forces of evil were destroyed, but at a terrible price. None but a handful of the king's militia returned from that field. Gallowmere lost a whole generation of young men that day, including Canny Tim, the legendary crossbowman and Fortescue's second in command, who fell in the first volley of arrows. Zarok's body was never found, though if it lies unmourned in an unmarked grave, then no one in Gallowmere would shed a tear. The shadow demons that had fallen under Zarok's banner were unnatural creatures that did not belong in the world of the mortal men. The king declared that they be banished, entombed under the pure earth of the enchanted earth, imprisoned within an impregnable box of the king's design. The demons were buried deep underground. The tomb was sealed with a magical device that has since come to be known as a shadow artifact. That makes sense right now, guys. I'm just going to get this guy over here so we can carry on reading, because the story is adding up. Come on, mate. Over here. Nice. Heroes from History, a retrospective. In addition to being the strongest man who ever lived, Stanier Ironhewer was unsurpassed in his skill as a blacksmith. He was equally happy pounding on his anvil at home as he was pounding on someone's head in battle. It was said that his only fear was the end of the village smithy as the focus of manufacture in favour of more centralised units. As if. Chapter 2 says, born a humble peasant to one of the nomadic tribes from the Eastlands, Bloodmath Skullcleaver gathered an army of horsemen and swept over half of the civilised world. When he finally died, attempting a single-handed attack on a garrison in the north while armed only with the spike on his helmet. He was the richest and most powerful peasant in his day. Chapter 3. Karl Strongard spent most of his formative years under siege at his family castle with his impregnable magic shield. Strongard's motto was the best form of attack is defence. Sadly, his shield couldn't protect him against poor eating habits, and he died during a post-battle feast while swallowing a large sausage he had failed to chew. Chapter 4. Truly the hero's hero. Woden the Mighty was fearless, single-minded and uncompromising. Unbeaten in combat, he inspired raw fear in friends and enemies alike, not to mention in close family members and pets. Chapter 5. Trained from birth in all forms of combat, Imanzi Shangama was the warrior queen of the tribe of the Amazons. The bold and the beautiful Shangama banished all males from her territory except the handful she kept on to mow the lawns of her people. Chapter 6 is a full-time mother and homemaker. Megwin Stormbinder had to defend a settlement from barbarian raiders while the menfolk were away on a hunting trip. She fought off repeated attacks armed only with a pitchfork and a rolling pin, and with one arm holding her baby. Legend has it that the gods, impressed by her indomitable courage, intervened and added thunderbolts to her arsenal. She won this battle with a couple of bolts to spare on her husband when he finally returned. Chapter 7. Dirk Steadfast was a fearsome opponent thanks to his magic sword and a firmly held belief that only women defend themselves. Real men are always on the attack. True. He was a friend and contemporary of Karl Sterngard and was with him even to the end. It was while Steadfast was explaining his views on Sterngard's shield during a feast that the latter had his tragic and inexplicable accident. Chapter 8. This is a lot of reading, guys. Descended from the finest centaur bloodstock, Ravenhooves the Archer was the last prince of his people, a proud and haughty aristocrat. He was accomplished hunter, sportsman, duelist, playboy, raconteur, whatever that means, and 3 times Derby winner. Nice. Chapter 9. Captain of the militia at the time of the King Peregrine, Sir Daniel Fortescue found fame when he killed the renegade wizard Zarok. A career soldier raised in the royal household, he was adored by the men under his command and renowned for his loyalty to Gallowmere. It was said that Fortescue was always destined for greatness, with his square jaw, steely gaze, and thick shock of hair. As black as raven's wings, he looked every inch the hero. I hope this explains what the story is so far, guys. If not, I'll sum it up in a bit. Tourist Guide to Gallowmere, Part 1. The land of Gallowmere is wondrous is a wondrous land of breathtaking sights and adventure. It is beauty you are looking for. Be sure to check out the sights of the enchanted forest, scale the heights and see the nest of the giant dragon birds. Seek out weird and wonderful plant life. Go at the sight of the baby dragon toads splashing about in the crystal clear ponds. Why not take a walk through the Pumpkin Valley? Pumpkin is Galamir's favourite dish, and about now the valley is just bulging under the weight of young podlings awaiting harvest. And last but not least, it's this is the tourist guide part 2. If it's mystery you're looking for, then the seasoned adventurer should travel to the ruins of King Peregrine's castle. Yes, this is a fortress from which the fabled King Peregrine once hailed. It is said that the king's crown was lost in the dungeons below the castle, and that the ghost of the regent himself now haunts those cold stones passageways. Spooky. Why not take to the swamps and seek out the mythical town of Mellowmead? This place was once said to be a place of fantastical, arcane alchemy, but an age has passed since it was consumed by the murky swamps. Perhaps great treasure awaits any adventurer that can locate its watery resting place. Cool! And last but not least, if I can get rid of this old man, he's really hurting me right now. Okay, there's like a little secret door here, which I think I should be able to smash. Yes! Let's get the sword back out, and there's also a rune, some sort of something here. What is that? Crucifix cast. To whom it may concern, I must make haste, for Zarok's men will be here within the hour. I have taken the crucifix from the church. It is the key to a key. I used the cross to make the attached cast and I had it destroyed. It is my hope that this cast falls into the hands of a just and good hero. Signed, the town mayor. Okay, guys. So to quickly sum up what's happened, it's told us the story of what actually happened. Canny Tim, the guy with the crossbow, I'm hearing stuff now. He was said to be the guy that fell down with the first arrow, and it wasn't Sir Dan, but obviously we know better. It's actually us that fell down with the arrow. The other book showed what exactly happened with all the heroes, you know, the Hall of Heroes and stuff. So that's explaining who they are and what they are. And obviously the last one being us and saying that we're a hero, but we're not yet. We're not proved. Right, guys, we picked up a couple of stuff. The landlord's bust. I think we need to do something with the landlord's bust. I think it's this first. Crucifix cast. And then the landlord's bust. Right, so what we need to do here, guys, is this is a bellow. And on the bellow we need to jump. And we need to heat it up. Now this is actually a primitive way of heating metal up, and obviously the cast is where the metal sits, and when the metal melts, in theory it should melt into the cast and make some sort of cross for us, if I'm right. This is actually the primitive way of making metal. Obviously, guys, you know I'm an engineer in real life, and I look at metal and this is how we make it. Well, this is how it was first made. So I think all we need to do is just keep jumping on this. There we go. The crucifix, we got it. So I think with this crucifix, what we need to do now is we need to go into the church and use the crucifix on the church, and then that should tell us something, hopefully. I can't exactly remember. Right, looks like it's given us a secret room. A safe key. Okay, that's in that park area, I guess. Dear Sir and Madam, on my travels across Galamir, I have come across many mysterious and enchanting finds. However, that which filled me with the deepest dread was discovery of the tomb of the shadow demons. The key to their dank prison, the mysterious shadow artifact, is now in my possession. That dress-wearing bully boy, Zarok, will stop at nothing to retrieve this item. I fear that he already knows that it is I who possess it. Yours fearfully, the town mayor. Cool, so this key gives us something. I think the park is over here because I saw a little doorway that I didn't go to. Let's see what we've got. We've got some healing over here, nice. I'm going to come back around because it's a dead end and I don't really want to jump in the water there because obviously skeletons can't swim and all that sort of stuff. I hope you guys are learning what the story is now and what exactly happened. So the story was falsified and made up. really. Right, looks like we've got something over here. Let's have a little run around. Oh my god. 2 soldiers. Nice. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to equip a shield because I thought I had one. There we go. I'm not liking these camera angles. Now that door's closed, so it looks like we might need to do something else. There's a couple of mice over here as well. Let's go on the roof. It looks like there's some sort of platform taking us towards the roof, so let's go this way. Maybe come down the chimney. Is that a door? I can't do anything with that, so let's see what we can do with this. I still haven't seen a chalice. Oh yeah, we've got a key, haven't we? This must be the safe key. Let's have a look. The shadow artifact. Okay, so that needs to go towards the enchanted earth. Right, there's something here, and there's a doorway here as well, so let's go in there. I think. I haven't seen a chalice yet either, guys. For some reason I can't stare. No problem. I'm going to quick run around here and see if we can find a chalice, because it's been that long since I've played this level, I actually don't know where the stuff is. Oh, there it is. There's a chalice. There's also something there too. The question is, how do I get there? Oh, this way. Okay. Some money over here too. Nice. Right, let's make our way towards the next area. I believe it's where the soldiers are, which are here. Right, I think what I'm going to do with the soldiers here, let's get the spears out. We might as well use these. I was trying to press square. Right, that's 100%, so it looks like we can go pick up the chalice from here. Nice. I'm not complaining, guys. That was quite good, that was. Let's make our way over towards the chalice. Let's take that. Don't want to mess about anymore, to be fair. And let's go towards... Let's get the sword back out. Let's go towards the end of the level, which is over here. We've also got a book too, so we might as well have a look. Instructions from Zarok to his guards. Capture that greedy profiteer, the town mayor. Take him to the asylum dungeons. Give the fat boy a good going over. That's not a nice thing to say about EP. Locate the shadow artifact to bring me back something nice. Cool. The Hall of Heroes. That mission took a while, to be fair. This green gargoyle thing's got nothing to say for himself, so yeah, guys, so like I was saying, that book that I read earlier, that basically explained all these guys over here. I don't know who's who, but we'll roll with whatever we've got. Let's go up here. Do we have anything else that's decent? Nope, nothing there. Nothing on this guy. There's the green guys here. So it must be this guy over here. What you got for me, buddy?
Look at you running around in your bones, Fortescue. You're so nouveau dead. I, Ravenhooves, last prince of the centaurs, have not galloped the earth in over 10,000 years. Do yourself a favor, Fortescue. Take my longbow, more powerful than a crossbow. The option of flaming arrows, it is truly the weapon of noblemen.
Hell yeah! I love a longbow.
Congratulations! You don't quite have my breeding, Mr. Johnny-come-lately, but there's hope for you yet.
Well, I won't say no. Give me the longbow. Right. Let's move on. Apparently it's stronger than a crossbow. So yeah, guys, thank you very much, and sorry for the long episode, and hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Peace.